What is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually filming on a bit of a new setup. Got a lot of things to kind of upgrade the camera setup, and then we've switched to these wireless lav mics. So super cool stuff. But today this shop is kind of just bleh. Like all the side-by-side ripped apart over there, the Civic spot over here. No lighting above the Civic, so it's always dim. We just have those LEDs and that light there. And then my workstation as well. We have the one light, we have my box, we have this table, which isn't the worst, but it could be better. And that is precisely what I have right here. So today, the shop is getting a very Merry Christmas upgrade. We can't be going into 2024 with the same old crap everywhere. So today, we got hex garage lights. We have a new workbench that's not a tiny wood junky thing. We got more shop towels, and I got a lot of things to organize my toolbox. It's gonna be a jam-packed video, so stick around and let me know how the quality of this mic is, because I'm really excited to have this instead of that big old mic sitting on top of my camera. And then I can go anywhere and you guys can hear me perfectly. So without further ado, let's get opening some things up here, and let's just see what we can do today, boys. Okay, so out of everything that we've got, I think let's start with the workbench here. It should be just about as wide as this bench right here, but it will hide a lot of the cables and stuff going up. So I'm wondering, this bench isn't even attached to the wall. So I'm wondering if we can set up the black workbench here and then slide this bench over kind of to where the engine is and see if we can't work out something like that. So let me go ahead and start taking everything off this bench, and then we'll see how big this new workbench is in comparison to this wood bench. So in 3, 2, 1, done. Now let's see if this comes off the... It looks like it might be connected somewhere. So I'm gonna crawl under here. I'm gonna see what we can do with this. And time to get this new bench in here. I'm hoping I have enough room down here to fit it all, but at the end of the day, we're just gonna have to friggin' around and find out. Got it off the wall perfectly. Now let's go ahead, and I got the wireless mic, so I don't need to yell anymore. Let's try and just drag the transmission. And then let's push this engine into the corner. Good enough for now. Okay, you got that side? Mm-hmm. Chuck this. That should be okay for now. Okay, now we have this whole space opened up. Before we go any further, it's a little disgusting here, so I'm just gonna get the vacuum this section, and then hopefully we have enough room here for the new setup. So here's to hoping. We might need to just discard this or slide it down even more, but we're gonna find out, boys. The time is now. Let's go ahead and get this behemoth unearthed. Get these open. And there we have it. In a million pieces, of course. We're gonna have a lot of work on our hands. Between this, the lights, it's gonna be a lot. So as we can see, we have a lot of freaking parts here. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing assembled. I'm gonna pull everything out. I'm gonna cue the time lapse, and we'll get this thing assembled, and then we'll switch back to the big camera for the rest of the stuff. All right, boys, and after that time lapse, we finally have one piece to the 100-part puzzle done. Let's freaking check it out. Boom, and there we have it. We have our workbench set up. This thing is pretty sweet, honestly. 350-pound maximum capacity. That means my big ass could come up and sit on this We have a drawer right here with a lock, slides out, can have all my stuff. Like, this isn't a big toolbox and it's completely freaking filled up. Also, all the stickers took up pretty well all the real estate. Now we have a lot more real estate for some car stickers, but drawer slides in and locks into place, super nice. I don't know why it didn't come with like a little tray for the bottom. I guess I could build one or get one for that. But huge pegboard. I didn't really think about it, but I don't have pegs. Don't worry about it. This situation up top's not going to be an eyesore for very long. I actually have these right here. They just adhesive to the wall. They're just cable runners to make it all nice and straight. This light I'm gonna have to pull backwards now because, as we can see, it doesn't light it up too well. I have the light on my camera going, so if I shut that off, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. If we just pull this light back like a foot, it's gonna be so much better. But now I have so much more room. I outgrew this toolbox. I have a lot more space, and we were able to retain this, which is nice because it has the vise. And I just didn't really care to drill into this. It's kind of thin anyways. I don't know how well a vise would do on that. So we have this now, which is really, really nice. Can't complain with that. It is a bit sloped. They had it just drilled into the drywall, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make little braces that kind of go from this inner lip on the wall up and kind of hold it still, just so I'm not drilling into the wall and it has that added support. But I mean, for right now, it's good enough. I'm not gonna do any heavy loads on it. Anyways, one piece to the puzzle is done. Next, we have all this stuff. We've got new shop towels, which is great. We always need that. And then I've got this toolbox liner, which is unbelievable, and lots more. I'm gonna dig into it all, but let's get you guys on the tripod first. All right, guys, let's check out everything else that we have got for the shop. Obviously, a huge thing is these suckers right here. I don't know if we're gonna get around to installing them today, but we did it, man. We invested just like every other YouTuber in a shop. We have the hex lights. So no more low light situations on the Civic. This is going to go right where the Civic is, literally right above it. Now our roof is angled. It's one of these and it's not flat. So I'm gonna have to hang cord one side longer than the other. I do have a ladder. Hopefully it's long enough for me to get up there. I'm gonna have to be conscious because the garage door slides all the way back as well. So I might put them just at like the front of the shop. I'm honestly not too sure where they're gonna go because the garage door has to come back and it comes back the entire length. As you guys can see, I think up in the corner there, the rail goes like all the way back. So I'm not entirely sure where we're gonna put the lights, but regardless, boys, we have hex lights for the freaking shop and the channel now. And don't worry, when we move in the new year, I'm making a video on that. These are gonna be able to work in the new garage as well. But it doesn't end there. Hold on. My backpack is filled and filled to the brim with goodies. Let's open this sucker up and let's see what we got. First things first is for the toolbox. I said I'm gonna make my toolbox cleaner. We got some nice Nyko socket holders. Very nice. Next thing, we got some napkins. I mean, you always need nappies at the shop. We got a refill on zip ties because, you know, I mean, these go like hotcakes. Zip ties are a hot commodity. We had to re-up on zip ties. I'm saving the best for last. We got a new little shop knife, good to go. I don't know how YouTube feels about that, so I'm gonna put that away. These are legit. These are gonna be a huge upgrade. And like a lot of this stuff is like an upgrade for me to be more efficient. But we have two sets, of magnetic trays, which is really, really sweet. And in fact, those can magnet right on to our new, well, check this out. Check this out. I'm just gonna show you guys. These will magnet right on there. Check that out. There we go, perfect. Moving on from that, what else do we got? We got a nice little donut. Shout out to Santa for that little air freshener. That'll be going right in the Civic. Some Garage 16 goodies. I'm getting to that last because that's probably the coolest part of it all. Couple stickers for the new shelf, if you know what I mean. You got to deck it out. Now, this is the coolest part and something that we have been missing at the shop for a long time. If you guys know what I'm holding by these little Nabori, we finally got shop banners, boys. So I couldn't be more excited about this. Yes, the hex lights are cool. Yes, the new workbench is cool. Toolbox liner, holders, but nothing's as cool as this, and nothing's gonna elevate the channel more than finally having some garage banners. So first and foremost, you guys know we're a freaking Honda YouTube channel. You'd be silly to think we're not getting the Honda power of freaking dreams, baby. Power of dreams. Now these aren't going over here, they're going over there, where it's usually a white drywall backdrop when we're working on the Civic. But number one, Honda Power of Dreams, these are going up today. This one's really cool. Think about Hector in his Civic from Fast and the Furious. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, you're a true OG. We got a freaking Spoon Sports banner in the classic yellow and blue colorway. Going to be sick, right beside the Honda. This last one is really cool. It's one of my favorite car companies ever. Unfortunately, they don't do a whole lot for the Honda world, but they do a lot for the JDM world, and it does a lot for me. We got a goddamn confetti OG HKS banner. Are you kidding me? Boys, enough talking about everything we got and the banners. Let's go hang these right now. I'm tired of them not being on the wall. I don't really know how much real estate we have to work with, but we have this whole wall here and it's quite huge. I'm gonna try and cover up this cord coming down the middle as well. We got our ladder to try and get to the roof, but as you guys see, we got a heater there, fan there, and then there's the rail for the garage door. So when this is all the way open, obviously it hits the bump stop. It doesn't come all the way back. So the lights are gonna need to be somewhere in between the bump stop, the heater, the fan, right about here. But either way, look how dim the Civic looks. It's nice because I got a light on my camera now. So if we're ever recording in the bay, it's always illuminated. But just having the Civic so much darker than like over here is not the vibe. And every light I have in the shop's turned on. So when we have these hex lights, boy, it's gonna be sick. But banners, I'm gonna keep it above. This is my level here. It goes all the way across. I'm gonna keep it above there. And we're gonna go ahead and hang these suckers up because this is gonna be freaking rad. Okay guys, so what we're gonna do is we have like invisible fishing line. And what I'm gonna do is back off one of these drywall screws, tie it to it, and then we're gonna run the banners through it. And I think that's gonna be fucking mint. Okay boys, banners are up. Are you ready to see what we're working with? Sick. Well boys, fishing line did not work. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work in the first place, but we are on to our tack situation. Check that out. Perfect, I think. Good enough. All right, on to the next one. Oops. I went over the door, boys. I thought I had it made, I really did, but this one is hanging over the damn door. Frick. Okay, boys, here we are. Are you ready for the big reveal? We got it made, we got it sorted. It's time to cut the fishing line, but let's check it out. Look at that. We got the HKS Power and Sports. I'm so pumped on the HKS and the confetti. Honda Power of Dreams right in the middle because, well, if you know, you should frickin' know. And then Spoon Sports. Check that out. Spoon wing, spoon mirrors, even though the clear coat's a little crusty, but hey, we got the spoon, gotta represent. We got the Honda, and we got the HKS, baby. I always wanted an HKS high power exhaust on this car when it was NA, but at least we have their banner. Honda spoon. That looks sick. Now when I'm filming and doing videos for you guys, the background's gonna fit the part and not just be a big blank wall. I'm super, super excited about that. So banners hung, workbench built and placed. Let's see what we have left. Before we can get the lights hung, I need to make sure that this ladder is indeed big enough. Oh God. I don't know if this ladder's big enough. Oh, damn it. That sucks, guys. That really sucks. I mean, I could go up higher. Brainstorm time, brainstorm time. I should probably cut into these lights and just see how big they are. This bench is so much nicer, guys. What an upgrade. There's all the elbows. And then we've got the bars themselves. We have the power, zip ties. It does come with screws and hardware for hanging. Wow, this is gonna be massive, dude. I wanna just build it and see how big the hex actually is gonna be. Oh shit. No way, I hope I didn't just break that. But you really got your gosh dang work cut out for you. Let's just start assembling and kind of see how far we can take this, guys. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and transfer this on the floor because this is getting monstrous. I'll come back with you guys once this is assembled and we'll take a look. But that's basically what you do. You got your three-way, you got your elbows connected all together until it looks like that. All right, guys, and here we have it. We have two hex, and then the two bars in the middle that go on the three prongs that kind of connect in the middle. Now is the question of where the hell is this gonna go and how the hell am I gonna hang it? Because it's huge and there is a lot of free real estate up here, but once the garage is open, I don't know how much free real estate we're gonna have. That's kind of the problem we're running into right now, to be honest. A little bit of brainstorming involved and we'll get back. Okay, boys, I'm way the hell up here. Unfortunately, hanging on the roof is just not in the cards for this shop because of how far the garage door comes out, and with the heater and the fan up there and us not having a ladder to reach up there, that's only part of the issue. And that's the power cord. And I don't know if you can tell, that's not reaching to the roof. And I'm no goddamn electrician. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make two big ass hexes, and they're basically gonna go here, and I'm gonna daisy chain them together. So right now I have my tries up here. I'm gonna put elbows here, and I'm gonna put the tries on the end so that we can do two more sticks that are on the ground and then have another bundle of them. So that's how we're gonna go about mounting these. Probably gonna put this one like over here, then have tries there, two bars, and then the other one right there, or something along the lines of that. And then it'll just light up this whole side type deal, I think is gonna be the move. So let's get reworking these.
2,000 years later.
Okay, boys, we have a whole new plan entirely. By the way, I'm absolutely loving these mics. This is so much better. I can be anywhere and talk to you guys. And the audio quality is better than the last mic I had. So check out our newest invention, a triple motherfucking hex light that's going right there. We already tested it with me holding it up. It lights this entire shop up. So it doesn't need to go on the roof. It can go right there, and I'm so freaking excited. Put you guys back on the tripod, hang this, and then just look how much light's coming through. And you can tell how long we've been here. It's bloody dark outside, but it's about to be bloody light in here. Just wait for this, boys. I'm actually so fired up about these lights. Triple hex, we have some spares, maybe for use in the future, but for right now, we got some triple hex action. Let's hang it. Okay, my fellers, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my camera light off, and that's all. This is alls we get with the shop LEDs and my workbench LED. Now, let's plug this in and see if we can see this place from the moon, because we better be able to. Considering we did the triple mount, we have a lot more LEDs to work through, and who knows, maybe in our new place it'll work there, but for now, this is the best we can do. Our ceilings are tall as hell. We don't have a ladder that can get up there. You guys know the deal. This is just, we're working with what we got. So let's go ahead, plug these suckers in, and I hope all my connections are stout. We're gonna find out. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, I can't see anything. I just looked right into that mother. Oh my God. I don't know if you can tell the difference that this shit made, but oh my God, I do not have my camera light on right now. Holy crap, just 3 hex lights. And like, just look at the Civic. Obviously it's angled bad, so if it was over here, it'd be getting more light like it should. But like, say we're working on the Civic, there is so much more light involved. Even just like looking at the engine bay, oh my goodness. That is crazy, dude. That is absolutely nuts. We got the banners, we got the triple hex. This place is lit up. Coming over to talk and work on the Civic, like, holy smokes, man. Maybe we should have put them on this wall. Maybe we should have put them on this wall, so it's all casting down over here with it in the background. The amount that these things light up is insane, dude. Like, I am well lit in here now talking about the Civic, working on it. Oh my good God. That is so sick. Look how bright the car is now before. But holy moly, the light available in this shop just off the 3 hex lights now. Oh my goodness. Let's stand back here by the workbench. Oh my God. Like, are you kidding me? That is insane. This is a perfect thumbnail. I need to get a thumbnail here. Guys, I don't think you understand like just how good this is. This place, you could see from the moon. This place is so lit up. This thing lights up the entire universe, dude. Amazon, eBay, China. Once again, Chinese turbo, everyone's hating. Chinese lights. It just works, man. It just works. What can I say? We got the workbench. We got the banners. We got the Chinese lights. This place is lit up from the moon. I can go anywhere with the mic on now. I don't have to be right up front to the camera or sound like I'm in a tunnel 24/7. Come on, man. This is sick. Last but not least, we can't wrap it up without finishing. We're so close. Let's go make my toolbox proper with liner and get all my sockets on proper rails, and we're out of here. Shop is revamped. Banners, lights, toolbox, workbench, like, fire me up, dude. 2025, shop's got a new look, new feel, new mods to the car. Unreal, unreal, man. Unfreaking real. Now we do the toolbox lining. So I'm probably just gonna speed this up because I need to roll this out, kind of see what size is gonna work best for our application, and then go from there. So first things first, let's start offloading all the tools. All right, boys, and with one drawer done, I'm gonna go ahead, do all the other drawers, off camera, and then we'll take a peek when I'm done. But let's just see how far we've gotten on the first drawer, because it's looking sick. And there we have it, guys. We got the box liner in, we got the sockets done, and everything is good to go. Now time to replicate this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more gosh dang drawers. And then we'll pick it back up once we're all done. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we are wrapped up with the shop upgrades. Let's check out the toolbox, do a quick recap, and let's get the hell out of here. All right, toolbox is looking better than ever. Obviously, it's pretty well the same. I need more sockets. They're kind of spread out to put on these. I didn't care too much about that for now, but they're on. You need 1/2 inches, like just come in here, grab it, go work with them, put them back. Super easy. I wanted one that I like exactly like this, that I didn't have to come to the toolbox every time. I could just grab the whole thing and bring it to the car. Each drawer is lined as well. Everything is good to go now. I am absolutely over the moon with it. The only two, I didn't have enough liner. There's almost enough. I have enough here to do one of these drawers, but not both. So I'm gonna order a little more, get both of those. But I did get this filled. I don't know if this is how it's gonna stay. It is lined. I've got my panel pullers, centering punches, I've got my blade scrapers, a couple multi-tools and razor blades, all my soldering stuff. I've got my snap ring pliers, my spanner wrenches for coilovers, some Garage 16 goodies, the impact adapters, a shit ton of zip ties, and then of course I'm gonna get pegs and deck out this whole pegboard. Right now we got 2 little magnetic tray holders, and then up top, like I said, all this is gonna get cleaned out too. Not only that, we have to fix this and put the legs in the back so we can continue to use the vise. But right now that is looking so much better. Now, this is arguably my favorite thing we did to the shop. HKS banner, Honda Power of Dreams banner, Spoon Sports banner, and right above we got the triple hex lights. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit worried that we weren't gonna be able to get to the triple hex lights today because we didn't have a ladder. We found out that the power cord isn't long enough. That outlet is the closest one we have to the roof, so it'd be like running extension cords and doing all that. So for now, we put them there, and the amount of light it casts on the Civic is unreal. The Civic is super close to our torn apart side-by-side right now. There's a lot of room over here. Usually the Civic's butted up against the wall, and that would just be the absolute ultimate lighting for it. But looking behind us, we got our toolbox, we've got the new workbench, we retained our old workbench, and the engine and transmission can live in the corner. We got all of these banners, and we got the hex lights up here. Not only that, I leveled up the quality. We got the wireless mics, and just in case we're lacking for light, I have a light fixed on the camera now. How sick is that? So for super low light situations, like say this is unplugged, then we got the light on the camera. If I were to turn it off, we'd be doomed right now. Turn that sucker back on and we're good to go. But man, these hex lights are unfreaking believable. I'm so excited. And if you guys are excited for 2025, actually, I'm gonna leave this light on, bro. It looks better. If you guys are excited for what's to come in 2025 with this car, potential new builds, if we're staying here, if we're moving, what's happening, I'll be posting a video in the new year of a recap of what we did in 2024 and where we're going in 2025, because it's going to be a huge year. But now the shop looks the part, and it looks like an actual automotive shop and a car enthusiast shop, and not just someone that hoards and has a bunch of stuff and just happens to work on his car here. This is the Brash Garage shop. Now, all we need is a 4th banner to go right on top that says Brash Garage. That would be absolutely sick. I'm really excited to finally ditch this old rickety work table. Like I said, we were able to retain the engine in the corner here, but I'm really glad to be able to ditch this table, and not even ditch it, just slide it down, have it as a secondary table, because my plan is to eventually get rid of this kind of beer pong table setup, if you will, and kind of move everything here. So then we have an open shot from the workbench and the tool chest all the way to the car, instead of kind of having like this fake wall here with rear disc brake swap, airbag, horn, bunch of just miscellaneous garbage, my Garrett turbo. But I want to clean all that up. That's not really what I'm into today because we've literally been here for like 5 hours just going ham on the shop. But man, I can't believe it. This right here is just awesome. Big old drawer for a lot of stuff. I don't know if this is how it's gonna stay. I just wanted to fill it with stuff for now. And then we got to get the pegboards filled out and everything here because like I do have the pack out over here, which is really sick. But I think there might be like Milwaukee pack out stuff that you can kind of pegboard in a way. But we got the stubby, drill, impact, ratchet, electric ratchet, all that stuff right there. So who knows, but I am just loving the way that this setup came out. And we have officially leveled up the shop, the camera, the lighting, the mic, the everything situation to be able to come out crazy in 2025. And I can't wait. This is the end of Vlogmas. This is the last video of 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry that my dumb ass got sick and wasn't able to upload the last video or make the last video before Christmas. But Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Season's greetings, all of the above. I hope you guys had a wicked time doing whatever you're doing and celebrating whatever you're celebrating. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you boys in the next one. In the new year, lots of big things, lots of big announcements coming for me, my life, this shop, this car, and just what's happening. But have no fear, it's all for good things, and all I can say is get ready because that video is dropping a lot of unanswered questions that are finally going to get answered. Till the new year, baby, we'll catch you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.